So I want to talk about this thing I learned recently, and it's called the Dunning-Kruger effect, and it relates to the sin of pride quite a lot, I think. And essentially what it talks about is like when someone learns something for the first time, in the beginning when they learn a little bit, they get super confident that they're really good at it when they're actually not. And then if they go any further, they'll realize, holy shit, I'm actually really shitty at this. And then they go down this curve of like despair, like, oh, I'm a piece of shit. Holy fuck, I cannot believe how big my head was. And then if you actually go through all that humiliation, can you actually start slowly climbing up to a level of expertise? What ends up happening a lot, and I know this happened with me as well in the past, is like you get to that first point, you feel so good about yourself, like, oh, I'm so smart, I'm so this and that. And then when you start to realize you're not that good, it's like you're almost afraid to take that step into the pits of despair to try and actually get good at it because you don't want to admit how shitty you are. And it's like, if you're not able to admit your own faults like that, then you can never actually get good at anything. When you go through your life, make sure that you're constantly checking yourself. There's that whole thing about be humble and stuff, right? And I think there's definitely a truth to that. It's that you need to make sure you're not getting complacent in your journey just because you had a little taste of success and suddenly you feel like you're the king of the world. Make sure what you perceive yourself as is rooted in reality, and if it's not, then, well, if you want to become a winner, you need to do the work, and sometimes in order to do the work and to become a winner, you need to go through some shit, and, well, that's what distinguishes winners and losers, so pick your poison.